Hey guys, this is Nathan, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. So, I've been wanting to do that activation ritual that I was talking about in the last episode, and before we can do that, there's a couple of things that we need to take care of. The first one is we need a new excavator. And this excavator is going to need Silk Touch, and I want to make it as fast as it can possibly be, so we are going to be making it out of Enderium. Now, in order to make the Enderium blend, we have to make, smelt down ender pearls, and then fill buckets, craft them together with different dusts, and I don't want to have to be doing that all the time. So what I'm going to try here today is the Liquid Crafter. Now I've used this thing before in Crash Landing, but this is quite a bit different recipe. So we need a pneumatic servo for this thing and 2 portable tanks. These things don't stack. So we have 2 sets of plastic sheets, a crafting table, a basic machine frame, a couple of books, the portable tanks, and a pneumatic servo, and that gives us the Liquid Crafter. So what we're going to do, we're going to come down here, and we still have our magma crucible set up here, and I think we're going to just, I think we're just going to set it on this side, and we're going to change our configuration here so that we're outputting to the right instead of the left. So then we're going to take our stuff here, and actually when I think about it, I've got a little bit more tin pulverized down here, so that'll give us just a little bit more to work with. So now what we want is we're going to have to fill 1 bucket, I guess. So let's go ahead and switch this back, and we're going to have to go grab some ender pearls. Not as prepared as I had hoped. So we're going to grab a couple of stacks of ender pearls, and we're just going to start smelting these guys down, but we're only going to put in 4 to start out with, just so that we can get 1 bucket. So we'll go ahead and put those in there, let them start smelting down, and we need to grab a bucket, and I don't think that I have maybe I have an extra one in my satchel. Wrong satchel. This one? No. So this one. Yeah, we've got a couple of extra buckets here. So we'll go ahead and grab our bucket of Enderium. There we go. So now whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So we'll come in here, we'll put the bucket of Enderium, the pulverized tin in those 2 slots. We'll put a bunch of the pulverized tin in there, the silver here, and then our pulverized shiny, and that will make Enderium blend. So now we will switch this back to the other side, and we will dump in some ender pearls. Now if all works well, we should be able to start making Enderium blend. Now is this not going to work? Oh, I remember. This requires a redstone signal, so we need a button. I guess we can just not go down the elevator. So we'll just quick make up a button, and if we place this button right next to this thing, apparently we can't. Oh, we can't place them on the floor here. Thinking 1.9, sorry. So yeah, that's melted up those ender pearls pretty fast, so we should be able to make a few of these. So if we give this a redstone signal, Enderium blend. More Enderium blend. So what I probably want to do is figure out some type of a clock here, but this is a heck of a lot better than what we had before. So I'm going to leave the fluid transposer there just because I feel like having it there. But we can make as much Enderium as we have pulverized shiny metal now. So, yep. Now, the reason that I'm making Enderium blend is we want to make our excavator head out of Enderium. Because, like I've said before, Enderium is probably the fastest material for mining. Now that's going to be a bit of a problem. Now I've got a whole bunch of other junk here that doesn't work in the smeltery. Yeah, for now I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know what else to do with that stuff. So we need to put that over into another tank. We're going to wait for the Enderium to come next. We have quite a bit of... Oh yeah, and this is one thing that I have found. Let's see here. Every time that you give an update to the smeltery, it melts faster. Nice little glitch. I don't know why it happens, but it works. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set this over here so that iron will get out of there. And we'll start pouring our... No. That's not what we want to do. Oh, crud. Whoops. Well, we're going to have to melt that Enderium back down. So I guess we'll just let that dump its stuff in there, and we'll probably end up with some extra gold in there again. So, yeah, we've got 3 blocks of Enderium because I screwed up. But you can see as I add ender pearls to this thing and pull them out, that Enderium melts fast. So that's kind of nice. Nice little glitch. So we're going to put the Enderium on the bottom. This thing is... no. Again. Okay, well, anyway, what we're going to be doing, since I'm having a terrible time here, we are going to be making our excavator head out of Enderium. I'm having a total brainless moment here. I don't know why, but I am having a totally brainless moment. So right now we have molten iron in this thing, so hopefully now when we put in our Enderium blocks, these things won't get sucked out immediately. Okay, there we go. So now we have our Enderium in here, and we want our faucet. So we're going to put our faucet on here. We're going to pour out 1 Enderium head. Now, we're going to be putting RF on this thing, so I'm not sure what we want to use for the rest of this. But we're definitely going to be using this. So if we go ahead and pull this stone out of here, and we look at the excavator, we need a binding, a plate, and a tough rod as well. So if we put this in here, we'll know that it's in the right place. And this has the mining speed of 23, so that's great. Now, I might have to do a little bit of research as to what I want to use for these other tools, but I'll figure that out and make that up. This is nothing that we haven't seen before. So the next thing is, to make our silky jewel, we need, wrong table, 4 silky cloth, and we need to put those around a block of emeralds. Unfortunately, we only have 6 emeralds to our name. So I bred some villagers, and I found this guy. And he wants 16 pork chops for an emerald. So I went out and grabbed a pig and spawned a whole bunch of pigs, so we've got tons and tons of pork here. And I'm just going to go ahead and trade a whole bunch of this stuff with him, and we should be able to get a whole bunch of emeralds. So already we've got a great deal plenty for what we need, and it looks like he actually finished up before it said he did. And so there he's updated. We'll go ahead and grab a few more. So yeah, typical stuff, villagers. And so let's see, that is a sucky trade. Why you gotta suck? I don't want that. Well, we're gonna go ahead and make a block of emerald. And we'll put that in the center of our silky jewel, or silky cloths, and that gives us our silky jewel. Same thing that we did for our hammer. And then also we are going to want to make a flux capacitor, and I'm not sure which one of those we want to use. So we used the redstone flux capacitor last time. That gave us 4 million RF, but we might be able to use the resonant one. I don't know. But I think that has to do with the durability of the tool, so I might have to use some things that will up the durability of this tool, because this only has a durability of 1100. So, yeah, well, okay, got some mobs spawning in there. So, yeah, I'm going to figure out how I'm going to make the rest of that tool, and I will be back. Okay, so I've got my new excavator. What I did is I made it with an Enderium head, an Enderium plate, and then a Manulin tough rod and a Manulin binding. The original durability of this tool was over 17,000, but I tried it with a resonant flux capacitor and it wouldn't take it. So we put on a regular redstone flux capacitor. We've got 4 million RF again. So we're going to go ahead and bring it down here, charge this thing up a little bit, and that should be good. And then we'll go ahead and put our capacitor on our hotbar, and we're just going to go ahead and come out here somewhere and just give this thing a try. So we do have Silk Touch on here, and yeah, that's pretty fast. So I don't think we'll be having any problems with speed. So the next thing that I want to do, and you may have seen this in my inventory a little while ago, is I want to get some enchanting done on my armor. Now my armor is already getting pretty low in durability, but at the same time we can get some stuff going with it. So I'm going to just fix this back up here. I don't remember exactly what it looked like first. Good enough for me. So I have a couple of enchanting tables. We needed one for the ritual, and the other one I'm going to set up with our tables, or our bookshelves. So I'm going to put this over here for now. And I have the 15 bookshelves that should allow us to get to level 30. And then we will need to get a little bit of experience. So, that's not going to hurt anything. So we're going to place our XP shower on here. And we will pick up tons of experience. That should be enough. Great deal. Plenty, in fact. Wow. Lots of experience. Alright, so we've got 43 levels. That should be plenty. So now we want to take our armor off, and I wonder if I can enchant this thing. So let's just see. Ooh, we can. So, yeah. Don't know what we're going to get for an enchant on this. I don't know. Yeah. Fire protection. Fuel efficiency 4. Nice. I would have never guessed there was such an enchantment. So we're going to need a little bit more experience again. So, whoops. Yeah, we can't get up there because we have no jetpack on right now. So, finish recharging our jetpack here. And now we have fuel efficiency 4. Oh, wow. Yeah, that thing does not use much fuel now. That is great. So we just really increased the ability of our jetpack to fly. Wow. That's an interesting enchantment. That's all I can say. So let's get the rest of this XP and we will enchant the rest of our stuff. Looks like we should have enough XP this time to do 2 more items. No, not quite. But, yep, I'm going to enchant these other 3 items, and we'll just see. Unbreaking. Really? That just stinks. So, yep, I'm going to enchant this other stuff, and hopefully we get some decent enchantments, and then we will look at where we're going to do this ritual. Alright guys, it is almost time for this. So to do this, we place an enchanting table down, surround it with redstone dust, and then we need to place a mob on it, and we can see that this thing is ready to go. So it is shining. So we want to place a mob on the crafting table and kill it, and then we want to get the heck out of there. So I chose this little island, and oh my gosh, that was loud. I chose this little island because, well, this stuff spreads, and it can't spread beyond the borders of this island. So the mobs that come off of this move extremely fast, so I'm probably just going to kind of hang out up here for a little while and just kind of see what mobs spawn. But, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and drop down here, grab a little of that stuff, and then just get the heck back out of there. Oh, I am nauseated or something. We're going to have to get over here and kill this guy. Haha. Take that. Okay, let's just get the heck back away from there again. So now this stuff does burn in sunlight, but it also spreads. So the little bit that we have is more than sufficient. We've already got 12. But yeah, the idea is that we'll try to get a whole bunch of this stuff. And that way, anytime that we want it, we can use it. But I'm going to wait for daytime, get this all cleaned up, and I will see you guys back at the base. So I would say that was pretty successful. We managed to get a stack plus 13. So that's great deal plenty for what we need. And also I got a whole bunch of garbage that I've got to get rid of. But so what we're going to do, we are going to put some of this cursed earth inside of this thing, but before we can do that, we really need to make some of that dark glass. Now, I have a little bit of wool here, but I really don't have enough, and I really got to clean out this inventory. So we'll go ahead and dump a little bit of this stuff in here, and actually we've got a little bit of string there. Yeah, we'll leave that in there. Ender pearls, niter, and zombie brains. Okay. So, yeah, I don't have enough wool, and I could go out and kill sheep. I've got tons of them around here, but I do have this cotton, which I'm producing quite a bit of, just from these 3 spots out of my 10-10-10s, and 3 stacks of this will make 3 stacks of, or 1 stack of string. So, yeah, we won't have any problem with having enough wool. And then, of course, the rest of it's just the thickened glass. So, yeah, I am going to make up enough of this black glass or dark glass to fill the walls of this thing. And then I will come back. So I have plenty of the dark glass made up, but I don't feel like placing it all in there. So I think it's time we are going to attempt to make a builder's wand. So in order to do that, we need to make an unstable ingot. So if we look at this, it's iron, the Division Sigil, and a diamond, and we do not have much time to work with on this. So what we'll do is we'll place these in here, and as soon as we take it, And I put it in the wrong spot. There we go. Builder's wand. Oh, that is wonderful. So I set up a whole bunch of recipes in my crafter here. And yeah, we've got set up here for the string, the wool, blackout curtains, and the dark glass. So it made tons of it for me. So now, thanks to the builder's wand, we can just come over here. Oh, we've got mobs in here. Well, you little snot. And he keeps knocking me backwards. Oh, geez. Come on. Yeah, he's undying, alright. There we go. Man, I am a pin cushion. So let's see what we got from him. Yeah, not much. But so, thanks to this builder's wand now, this is great. Now we can come over here and what the... Oh, there's another one down here. You little snots. So now we can come in here and we just go... Doo-doo-doo. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Oh man, I have been wanting that so bad. So that greatly speeds up my ability to build. And now we have this dark area. Now, unfortunately, we are getting light from like around the auto spawner, around the grinder, and this transfer node. So we're going to have to like encase that stuff in the dark glass as well. So I suppose the best thing to do here would be just to kind of, well, here, let's do this. We have this now. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of block the light off here. So hopefully that will eliminate the light coming out of the center. Yep, looks like it does a fairly good job. So I don't really like the way this is working here. So I think what I'll do, I will get some grass in there now that I have a Silk Touch excavator, and I will go ahead and get all of this sealed up so that there's no light coming through anywhere. And I just broke something that I didn't want to. Whoops. Darn it. Well, I'm going to get this all straightened out, and then I will come back. So we now have a sizable darkroom here, and if we open this up, you could see that this was all red X's before, and this is all red X's as well. So we're not going to have any issues with the mobs not being able to spawn. And what I want to do now, it looks like we're coming up on nighttime, so that is perfect. So I want to... I'm going to dig underneath this just a little bit, and we're going to take out one block of the grass here and place in a cursed earth. So that should start spreading right away, and I guess I want my builder's wand here. So we'll go ahead and place that all back, and then we will come down here and do the same thing. So we're going to break out one piece of glass here. We're going to take and place this down and then close it up. So now that stuff will slowly start spreading. Now we have blocks around it, so it shouldn't spread out. As a precautionary measure, I may put a border around the outside of this thing. I don't know what its spreading characteristics are, if it will jump down to this grass. I don't know. But so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get underneath here and turn all of these fans back on that I turned off for the construction there. And then we'll just go ahead and take our builder's wand again. Oh, I so love this thing. And then we'll turn the fans on the side again. Well, if I use the right thing here. Come around here to the other side and turn it back on. Oh, where have we got mobs spawning? Oh, there he is. Okay. So, is our grinder going to kill him? There we go. So, now with the cursed thing here, we shouldn't have too much trouble. So, I'm going to go ahead and watch this for a little while, let the stuff spread, and I will also check and see how long we've got on the episode, and yeah, we'll go from there. Well, this is working awesome. So I actually had to switch our liquid transfer node here so that we're putting our excess mob essence into this barrel. And so we're getting tons of mob essence. Now, a problem that we are having is this chest is full. So I suppose the first thing that we could do here would be to clean out the safari nets, and that will allow it to kill these guys at least. But we're going to have to look at a much better storage system for this so that the grinder can handle killing all of these guys. So I'm probably going to set that up with a bunch of barrels over here, put them down on the floor or something like that. And yeah, that should take care of everything there. Also, I know that we can put the grinder to kill these guys through the glass, so I might do that as well. And we got Enderman too. But anyway, this is working real good. We don't have an issue with mob essence anymore. And also, we got our builder's wand. I am so happy about that. So, yep, I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Let me know that you're enjoying it. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!